Hey North Shore families, helping families, friends. It's me, Katie. I am the executive director here at North Shore Families Helping Families. Our center is located in Covington, and we serve the North Shore region, which consists of 5 parishes: St. Tammany, Washington, Tangipahoa, Livingston, St. Helena. I think that's 5. And we assist, we're like a one-stop shop here. We assist parents of children and adults with developmental disabilities in finding resources, encouragement. We help them with referrals. We do a variety of things. We help in the school system, and we also have an adult program for our adults with disabilities. So that's a quick little recap of what we do. And so now we're going to move on to chatting with Katie. And first, I want to say, if you comment and you're watching live right now, you'll be entered into a drawing to win a North Shore Families Helping Families tote. And it's insulated, and it zips, and you want one. So comment. Say you love the tote, you love NFHF, anything about the topic. So make sure you comment to be entered into a drawing, all right? I'll remind y'all throughout this. So today we are talking about how to create an All About Me booklet. So the beginning of school is near, and that could be a time of uncertainty and just nervousness for both the student and the parents. I have a 10-year-old son with multiple disabilities, and I was always nervous about him starting a new school year with a new teacher who didn't know him and didn't know what made him unique and all of his needs. So I thought of an idea from one of my students, because I was a special ed teacher, and they created an All About Me booklet, and it was amazing. I was like, can I steal this idea? And she was like, absolutely. So now I'm going to share it with you. And some of you, I know I've heard from other people, have said that y'all do this already. So kudos to you that do it already. And for those of you who want to do it, let's begin. So this booklet is to prepare your child's new teacher about some things that make them unique. It could be for a student with a disability or without a disability, it doesn't matter. So you'll start off with, I have it in a little cover, and so you see the first page should have All About Me, and I included my little fella Connor on the front, and then there's a little letter, if you will, to the teacher. You can give this to the teacher, you can give it to the para, or a school administrator, or the cafeteria monitor, anybody who has close contact with your child every day. You want them to know this, so you can make multiple copies. Hey guys, I see if I have 5 followers right now. Comment and be registered to win this insulated tote. Comment. Moving back right along. So I have, dear teacher, I am very excited to be in your class this year. My family and I wanted to let you know more about me and all of the things that make me who I am. I know we will have a great year together, and I can't wait to get started. Your student, and then I have Connor. So that's a first page. And then it's got, I think, 6 sections. And so the first one is an introduction. And in the introduction, you want to just keep it short and sweet. So like, my name is, I am blank years old. I live with my mom and dad and brothers. I am a happy kid. I have a fun personality. I like riding the golf cart with my brothers. I like playing baseball. So just a few things that they like right there. And their personality. Oh, and this one's my favorite. I really like Reese peanut butter cups. Anybody else? My Connor loves Reese cups. So then moving on to exceptionality, because in schools, if your child has an IEP, they're called exceptionalities. So you can go into detail a little bit. You don't want to give them like the full history of the diagnosis and everything, but you can say, I was diagnosed with, and so I have my son's main diagnosis, which is schizencephaly. And I explain what that is in terms that the teacher can understand, but you can give them a website, a reputable website, so that they can go back and look up more information on it. Because teachers are lifelong learners. They are. My needs. So this is what I have. Having schizencephaly means that I have a few unique needs that many other kids don't have. And so you would replace that with your child's diagnosis, and these are totally customizable. So I need total care with toileting as I wear diapers. They should know that. I need total care with transferring from my wheelchair to the changing table or to the mat on the floor. I need help with making friends. I need help with communicating. Anything that your child might need a little bit of help with at any point during the school day, you should include here. And I have it in bullet points because those are easier to read than a paragraph. Next is successes. This is my favorite part because you're giving that new teacher a tidbit of information that they need to know, and they don't have to recreate the wheel trying to find out what works best for your child. So in my previous grades, my teacher and family have worked together to find things that make my day at school successful. Maybe you can help us by continuing these things. So I can thrive in your classroom best when I sit in the front next to a buddy who doesn't mind assisting me with my needs every once in a while. That's good for the teacher to know. I really enjoy being part of the group. I sometimes get cranky before lunch because I'm really hungry. So a mid-morning snack at recess really helps keep me happy until lunchtime. Those are just tidbits of information. And of course, they're customizable. You can change them to fit your child. Triggers. When I was a special ed teacher, I wished I would have known some of these little things ahead of time. Sometimes these things aren't included in an IEP, and they should be, but maybe not. I don't know. You just never know. So having this all about me is a great tool for your teacher and your child. It ensures success on both parts. So triggers, I have having schizencephaly means I am sensitive to things in my surroundings, and those things can really upset me sometimes. I hope you can help me avoid some of these triggers, which will help keep me from getting very upset. So some things that trigger emotional outbursts, crying, anything like that. I do not like sudden loud noises because they scare me. And then you tell the trigger, but if something happens, you want to let the teacher know, what do you do, or what does dad do, or what does a counselor do to help calm them down. So if I get upset after a loud noise, I can soothe myself by taking a quiet walk with a friend or teacher, or whatever it is that your child, their coping mechanism. So another one would be, I do not like people holding me down. And so it makes me very nervous and will make me start wailing my arms and legs trying to break free. If this happens, see, let them know ahead of time. If this happens, please guide me with your hand gently resting on my shoulder to a room where I can have a cool down moment. And then I'm good to go. So those are good things for teachers to know in advance. So you can list them, customize them to whatever fits your child. And then quick facts. So these are like little tidbits of information for your child's new teacher to look at quickly and then be able to remember for later on. So I'm really good at, and then fill in the blank. My best subject is, and so it has different things. My favorite reward at school. This is really good for teachers to know. I see another teacher just joined, and she would agree. Teachers want to know what's a good motivator for your child, because they're going to want to motivate them as much as possible. And then the last section is contact information. So my mom's name is, she works for, my mom's cell, my mom's work, same for dad or whoever their caregiver is. My preferred emergency contact besides my parents, and you list their information. That's the last page, but you'll see that I was talking as if I was Connor, because as the teacher's reading it, they want to imagine that it's that child, you know, in their voice and their thoughts and their opinions, which brings me to the point that if your child is able, I highly encourage you to have them take part in this, because they should take ownership of this, because it's all about them. So if you're able to have your child do this with you, it's good for them because they're learning self-advocacy skills like, hey, I have ADHD or I have autism, and I want my teacher to know all the things that make me unique. And by this booklet, she's going to know that, and we're going to have a great year, because you don't want that teacher to have to experience some of these things firsthand, whereas if they would have had this before, they would have known. And that makes a world of difference. So, if you would like a copy of this template that you can customize, I know it's kind of hard to see, but you can email us or call our center and request a copy of the All About Me template. And so, here we go. Our phone number and our email is info@fhfnorthshore.org. So if you call us or email us requesting a copy of this template, we will gladly email it to you so that you can make your own All About Me booklet for your child, have them help you, and it's a great way to start off the year in a positive step so that you and your child's teacher, y'all make a great partnership and a team. So this would be good for children with disabilities and children without. So I highly recommend it, and let me know if y'all have any questions. Feel free to reach out to us at the center if you need any assistance or guidance, and especially if you want this template, be sure to email us info@fhfnorthshore.org, and or you can call us 985-875-0511. I've got 12 people. If you comment, you have a chance to win this tote, and it's insulated. I see lots of comments already. North Shore Families Helping Families insulated tote. You'll be entered into a drawing to win it if you comment and you're watching live right now. So I see 11 people. All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in today. I hope you learned a little bit and you go and create an All About Me booklet for your child so that you and your child's teacher can start the year off on a great note, and that teacher can be prepared to know the important things and the unique things about your child. I guess that's all. See y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I will let the winner of the raffle know tonight. Bye, guys.